Welcome to Red Hat Certified System Administrator Training. This is for the Red Hat Exam EX200. We're going to be talking about hands-on preparation for the examination and all of the different components that go into what you're expected to know for passing the examination. It is a hands-on examination, so we're going to be dealing with a lot of hands-on stuff. We're going to be talking about how Red Hat Enterprise Linux works. Before we get really into this, I wanted to introduce myself. My name's Rick Messier. I've been working with Unix for roughly 30 years or so, different flavors of Unix. And for almost 20 years, I have been using Red Hat. I'm a program director of cybersecurity and digital forensics programs in the Continuing Professional Studies division at Champlain College. I'm also an instructor in graduate and professional studies and information assurance at Brandeis University, and I have a small consulting company as well. Now, just to go quickly over some of the background here, we've got Red Hat Enterprise Linux, and that's really what the exam focuses on. We're going to be talking about Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Red Hat Enterprise Linux is a very stable distribution of Linux, and Red Hat offers commercial support for it. So you're going to pay for a copy of Red Hat Enterprise Linux, and for that money that you're paying, you're going to get commercial support along with it. Now, Red Hat also supports a distribution called Fedora Core, and that's where a lot of the development that ends up going into Red Hat Enterprise Linux takes place. So there's testing that happens. People make use of new packages, new features in Fedora Core. If they end up working out, they become stable. They may make their way into Red Hat Enterprise Linux. It's very leading edge, very unlike Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Now, the other one I want to mention to you is CentOS. And CentOS is what we call binary compatible with Red Hat Enterprise Linux. By that, I mean the applications are byte for byte identical. Everything that you can do in Red Hat Enterprise Linux, you can do in CentOS. Works exactly the same, looks pretty much the same. The only difference really between CentOS and Red Hat Enterprise Linux is the badging and branding. They take all of the source code that's available from Red Hat Enterprise Linux, and they create a new distribution called CentOS with new logos, new branding, new names, everything. But otherwise, it is identical to Red Hat Enterprise Linux. The other difference is, of course, that CentOS is free. So you can go to CentOS.org and get a copy of CentOS, and it's exactly like you'll be working with Red Hat Enterprise Linux. You'll be working with all of the same things. Everything will work the same. So you can get a free copy, essentially, of Red Hat Enterprise Linux in order to play around on before you move into getting a real copy or a full copy of Red Hat Enterprise Linux, as I said, that offers commercial support. So that's going to be what we'll be talking about, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, and preparing you for the RHCSA examination. And I wish you the best of luck as you prepare for that.